Hi, in this video we're going to be going over how to create turntable videos in CLO. In our next video we're going to be talking about the other type of video we can do, which is animations. But in this video we're going to be going over turntable videos, so basically a video of the camera rotating 360 degrees around our avatar, so it looks like our avatar is on a turntable. So I have my file opened up right here, and the first thing that I want to do is just get my 3D workspace set up for my video. So for example, maybe I don't want this grid down here. So I can go into the environment display menu on top of our 3D window and choose show ground grid to remove that anytime I ever want to hide that. And I'm going to close our library just so we have a little bit more room to work also. Right now I'm in low resolution mode, and I'm just going to stay there because that can make this process faster. But if you wanted your image to be higher quality, you could always switch into high resolution mode now or before we go to the render window to save our video also. And so to do our turntable video, this kind of works similarly to our snapshots and renders, where we have the option to save a snapshot image, which is faster but lower quality, or we have the option to save a render image, which is higher quality but takes longer. So the first version of this is kind of like a snapshot version. So I'm going to go to File, Video Capture, Turntable, and then I get this menu popping up right here. I can adjust the video size that I want. For something that is portrait, I typically like to save it as 2000 by 2500. That typically ends up with a good quality once we're done, but this is still the snapshot version, so it will be a little lower quality than our render version that I'm going to show you next. We also have some other settings here. If we wanted to adjust the rotation axis, we could. And you can see this dotted line going down all the way through my avatar. That's basically the axis that our camera is going to be rotating around. I can choose if I want the camera to go counterclockwise or clockwise, and then the duration. And so this will be the duration of our video. So if I want my camera to move around my avatar slower, I'd want to make my duration longer, or if I want it to move faster, then I'll make my duration shorter. And so once these settings are all done, we can just click the camera button right here to record. And that's going to record our 3D window. And once it's all done, we will get this pop-up menu right here where we can watch it back. And you can see this is pretty low quality, but this is just a preview, so our final video will be better quality than this, but it will still be low quality because this is our snapshot version. And if I'm happy with that video, I can click save, and that will save the video on my computer. But I'm going to click cancel because I don't need to save that. And now I'm going to go into the higher quality version. And we can do that by going to our render window. And once I'm in render window, I'm going to go to my image and video properties. I'm going to close my object browser because we won't need that right now. And underneath the image/video settings, I'm going to choose turntable images. This is where we're going to basically adjust our settings, but for the render version of our turntable video to get a higher quality. So it's basically going to be rendering the video versus just recording it like the snapshot version did. So we have the option to select if we want this video in just our current colorway or all our colorways. Also, we have the option to adjust our image count. So this is basically going to be adjusting how smooth or choppy our video, our rotation is around our avatar. So the higher number of images you choose, that's going to be the smoother rotation around your avatar. If I only have 4 images, it's only going to turn 4 images into my video. So front, side, back, side. And that's what it will play through for our video. Versus if I choose 360 images, it's going to take 360 images evenly spaced around my avatar and put those together to make a video. So the higher quality or the higher number of images, the smoother the rotation will be in our video, but the longer it will take to render, because this would basically be rendering 360 images. So for this example, I'm just going to choose 32. I'm going to keep the rotation angle at 360 degrees because I do want it to go all the way around my avatar. Rotation axis, which we talked about, direction, clockwise, counterclockwise. I can choose if I want it to save as a video, and then the duration, and if I want it to save as a GIF also, and duration for that too. If I don't choose save as video, it's only going to render and save these images and just them as PNG files. But if I choose save video, it's going to save the PNG files and the video file. Then I can choose my image size, orientation, pixel size. I'm going to do the same that I did for our snapshot version. And then I can always adjust the color of the background if I wanted a background, or if I wanted there to be texture, which is that vignette, shading in the corners, which we talked about in our rendering video. I can't have transparency here because I am saving it as a video. And then some other settings for our final files. Once I'm happy with all of those images or all of those settings, I can just click on the play button right here to begin the render. And it's going to start out the same way that our render always starts, working through the images that we're asking CLO to save. And in our loading bar down here, you see right now it's on image 1 out of 32, and it's just going to cycle through those. I'm going to click stop so that it doesn't save all of those images, but when it's done saving all of those images, basically I will have the images on my computer and the video file, and it will give me the pop-up menu letting me know that my render is complete.